Okay, I finally got a chance here to sit down and catch up with head coach Mark Poth of the Big Bend Vikings, and thanks for stopping by for a second to chat during pregame here. You're coming off #1 seed in the Eastern region, which is great. You're facing Bellevue, #4 seed out of the North. What can you tell us about Bellevue?
You know, they got really good size. They go 6'9", 6'6", 6'6", 6'4", and 6'1". First sub off the bench is 6'5", so they got really good size. They really run their system well. Typically, Bellevue's been kind of an up-tempo dribble drive team in the past, but with the big kids this year, they're slowing it down a little bit more. Moving to basketball, they do a lot of high pick-and-roll stuff, trying to create mismatches for you defensively. And a really hot team. They started out league, I think they were 0-6. Had a few injuries early, got back healthy, and then ran off 7 of the last 8 to get the 4 seeds. So you look at 2 of the hotter teams in the NWAC actually playing each other right here tonight.
Yeah, it's true, and it's nice to have a home game here, a little different setup than it has been in the past, and it's got to be nice to have a first-round game at home.
Yeah, it is. I think it's great as long as you're the #1-2 team getting to host a home court. Hopefully we get a good crowd tonight, and hopefully our young men will respond well, and I think they will.
I think so. And, you know, speaking of your young men, the league awards came out, and Riker Pierce, most valuable player in the Eastern region.
Yeah, he was named most valuable player in the East and also was freshman of the year. So that's a great accomplishment for him. Moga ended up first team all-league and also defensive player of the year in the East. So that's a great accomplishment for him. JJ, who's really had a great second half for us, our point guard, was, second team. And then Keyshawn Liggins, who's been steady for us all year long, was, one of the top defenders in the league and made the all-defensive team.
Yeah, we've seen that. Got to give you kudos, too, for being Coach of the Year again. I don't know how many times this is, but...
Hey, you get good players and good coaches to work with you. It's not as hard as you think.
Yeah. Okay. One last thing here. What can you tell us about Brian Zare from Bellevue?
You know, Brian's a good, solid player. He's just a tough-nosed kid. He can drive it hard to the basket. He can post up. Great rebounder. You know, first team all-league for them. We'll have our hands full with him if he plays tonight. I see him in street clothes, I think, right now, so I don't know what the deal is with his situation.
Well, that may be good for you. Speaking of street clothes and stuff, Riker Pierce went down last game against Spokane. Is he doing okay?
He's doing okay. I'm not going to tell you he's 100% because, to be honest with you, he hadn't had a full practice yet all this week. Real bad hip pointer that he's hit 3 different times now. Usually it takes a couple weeks for that to clear up. So he's still hobbling. But one thing about Riker's a really tough kid, and he can play through pain. So I'm sure he's going to find a way to get loose and get through this game. And hopefully we live on to give him another week's rest and make it to that final 8.
Oh, yeah, that's good. You know, and you have so many players that they responded well when Riker was out. And, I know you got things to do. We got about 15 to go before the game here. Thank you for stopping by and joining us, and good luck to you. We're going to take it back to the studio.
All right. Hey, thanks, Duke. Appreciate your support.
Okay.